For the third time in the last 4 years, the Edmonton Oilers step into the Western Conference Final, and just like last year, they'll be facing the Dallas Stars. Now, these two teams are familiar with one another, and they're also familiar with this stage. For Edmonton, well, they'll be relying on the experience that they've gained over the last few seasons, as well as the experience that they've already gained during this playoff run so far.
Yeah, I think every year is different. I think early on, obviously, in the LA series, we had a ton of adversity, being down 2-0 there, being able to come back. And I think just, our depth is probably our greatest strength right now, just having the ability to get everybody involved and everybody contributing.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know if it so much alters the approach. I think more so, the more you go through certain situations, the more and more comfortable you are. And the more I think, the more comfort you have as a group, you're just able to play your game and kind of express yourself as players out there on the ice, and not worry too much about anything else other than just playing the game. I think that's what experience is. That's what going through playoff run after playoff run, you just become more comfortable in each situation. You just go out there and just play.
When it comes to how the Oilers line up tonight, Chris Knoblauch will start Game 1 by sticking with this winning formula we saw against Vegas. That being said, a couple important details to note here. Connor Brown didn't take morning skate, and Victor Arvidsson was skating in his place, and Chris Knoblauch confirmed that number 28 would be a game-time decision tonight. And another important note about morning skate, while he's still out of the lineup, Matthias Ekholm did skate with the whole group again today. With this team, it seems like no matter who's in the lineup or where they slot in, the versatility is one of their strengths.
Obviously I didn't play all year long, but in watching, there was a lot of mixing and matching as the season continued, and I think guys have probably just gotten used to that now. And you've played enough with certain guys over the course of a season where, not that it doesn't matter, but you're able to adapt, as you said, and I think that hopefully can be a positive for our group, and we are able to adapt when needed, and I think guys are comfortable playing with anybody.
Now it kind of feels like deja vu, the fact that these two teams are meeting once again this year at the same time of the year, and while the teams have many of the same pieces, there's a few key differences too. For Dallas, the addition of Mikko Rantanen, who's leading this group with 9 goals and 10 assists. And for Edmonton, it's the man we just heard from, a healthy Evander Kane, who's got 4 goals and 3 assists so far this playoff run. For Oilers TV, I'm Paige Martin.